Life is hard, but it don't need to feel that way. It's all perspective. And you can change that. You can literally change everything. Once you lock the fuck in with your eye on the prize, every challenge is nothing more than a daily task. But if you don't shift your perspective, you'll stay stuck, bitter, weak, and lonely. And I know from years of experience living both ways. You know what I'm saying? There was once a time in my life when I was stuck in a job I hated. Some of y'all may know, man, but I was wasting away with the Border Patrol. Overlooked, underappreciated, and bitter. Every single day I felt like life was unfair, like I was doing the work, but never getting the recognition, never getting the opportunities that I thought I deserved. So what I do? Played the fucking victim. I blame my job. I blame my situation. I told myself life was hard, that the world had it out for me, and I sat in that victim mindset so long that I started rotting from the inside, bro. But the truth was, it wasn't a job that was holding me back. It was me. And when you live like that, every obstacle feels impossible. You know what I'm saying? It feels like punishment. Every setback feels like proof that, life is against you. But the day I stopped whining and accepted life for what it was, the day I said, fuck this shit, I'm in control of my destiny, bro, everything changed. I stopped being I stopped being a victim. I started controlling the controllables, and because of that, I built my own path outside of that whack ass job. Became a whole entrepreneur, self-made millionaire, man. Not because life magically got easier, but because I shifted my perspective. If I stayed in that same old victim mode, I'd still be rotting away with the Border Patrol. But instead, I'm here speaking to you, living proof that your perspective determines everything. Shameless plug though, man. As far as my Border Patrol career, I wrote a whole book about it. It's about a disgruntled agent, sick of how he's being treated with the agency, and decides to work with the cartel to get even. That's how much of a fucking victim I was. 'Cause I was contemplating doing that, but instead of doing something stupid, wrote a whole book about it, man, and it's been doing pretty well. But it's available very well. Amazon. There's a link below to my website specifically if you're interested, man. But yeah, back to the message at hand. Most men are drowning today, not because life is impossible, but because they've convinced themselves it is. When you don't have a mission, life feels like chaos. Every bill, every responsibility, every setback, it all feels like Mount Everest on your back. But once you lock in, once you make a promise to yourself that you will reach this goal no matter what, life changes. Obstacles stop being punishments and are just simply tasks, requirements, responsibilities. Once you have a target and know what you're doing things for, you realize that the journey is required to get you to the promised land. You just have to create that plan and find that target. Otherwise, you're just floating in this world aimlessly, and every difficult thing you go through is going to feel like torture. You're going to feel like a victim because you're not doing it for anything. It's like exercising. You know what I'm talking about? It's like exercising for nothing. You're just in the gym to be in the gym. No plans, no goals, just doing random shit. Of course, shit is going to suck because you're not doing it for anything, right? But most are fighting that burn, feeling that burn because they want a fucking result, right? A better body, a healthier life, etc. So they know the fight comes with it. And once you've adopted this mindset fully, you realize that pain is just part of the process. All right? Better yet, the more pain, the better the payoff gonna be. You can apply this mindset to literally anything worthwhile. And if it's important enough, you will do the work. Matter of fact, it won't even feel like work. It just is what it is because you got to get there. And that's exactly how you need to treat life's so called difficulties, right? Bills, work, training, discipline. It's all just getting fit. You handle shit, you move forward. The more you complain, the heavier them weights feel. And the more you bitch and moan, the longer that workout's gonna feel. But if you just accept everything as just daily tasks, regardless of how difficult it is, man, it's just part of the process, part of the journey. I got to get there. I mean, better yet, you welcome it. Welcome everything, regardless of how difficult it is, man. The difficulty, the pain, the anxiety, whatever the fuck it is that you are worried about, concerned about, scared about, literally goes away. Right? It's just it's absolutely all perspective. Here's the perspective shift most men miss. I mean, it's not life punishing you, it's life preparing you. I mean, obstacles aren't unfair, they're necessary. Every challenge you face is a training session. Every responsibility is a weight. That resistance, that should work out. And just like in the gym, you don't get stronger by lifting light. You get stronger by facing resistance. So why do men complain when life gives them weight to carry? That's the point. That's what builds you. The man with no struggles, you see it every day. Society's fucked from these soft ass men. But the man who handles pressure and doesn't fold, that's the man who transforms. That's the man who handles shit. That's the man the life is scared of, right? So, you don't get to choose if you work. You only get to choose what you're working towards. And once you've locked in on the mission, the work doesn't feel like punishment anymore. It feels like progress. And that's why some men break down and other men break through. You know what I mean? Same path, different perspective. So stop walking around soaking like, life is over, it's cursed, it ain't meant to be. You're cooked. Bro, you're not cooked, you're not cursed. You're just being called. Being called to grow, being called to be a beast, being called to transform. Stop asking for life to be easy. You shouldn't want it to be easy. That's bitch shit. And if this message hits you, if you're tired of being stuck, tired of playing victim, and you're ready to flip your perspective and finally build yourself into the person you're meant to be, man, then I need you in my community, bro. Built a solid community of men and women just like you. Men who are done complaining, men who want clarity, accountability, transformation. It's inside my school community, and if you're watching this right now, I'm inviting you to join us because this journey isn't meant to be walked alone. You need men around you, like-minded individuals around you, support around you with the same mission, growth, discipline, confidence, transformation. You feel me? So if you're serious about becoming the person you want to be, hit the link, join us, let's work. And remember, life isn't hard, bro. It's just life. And life is perspective. You got to just shift how you see it. Control the controllables, and every obstacle becomes just another step towards victory. Bars. Let's work.